Good evening. This is Doug Lewis, Battlefield Banter Games. My partner, Mark Caskey, is not with me tonight. I just received in the mail yesterday issue number 38 of C3i Magazine. First one I've actually gotten. I signed up for this after I saw Trevor Bendor's South Korea game, the 38th parallel at GMT's Weekend at the Warehouse last fall. The publishing of this was delayed, unfortunately, by the very tragic and untimely death of the founder of the RBM studio, Roger McGowan. His son went on to publish this with a lot of help from a lot of industry luminaries like uh, Mark Herman, Trevor Bendor, and some more than several others who have articles in this. But I wanted to get on here and give you my first impressions in the hopes to one, just draw some more attention to this very fine publication. It is their 38th. I've been going to their website. They've got some others, and I think after I digest this one, I may go back, particularly the ones with Trevor Bendor's games, look like very good entry level type of games. I can show you, it's just an 8-page rule book for the game, the Korea. The materials come in a pouch. And in fact, in this issue, there are 3 games. The aforementioned Korea, the fight across the 38th by Trevor Bendor. I think it's his third or fourth game in C3i. Then an RBM Studio solitaire game by Daniel Iniste, the Siege of Cadiz, but that is a solitaire game. The components look very nice. And then I think a reprinted game, The Battle for Moscow by Frank Chadwick. Check that out on BGG, very highly rated, and it looks like that could be a lot of fun. So 3 games, as well as bonus cards for I, Napoleon, the Ted Racer publication, Empire of the Sun, some materials for that, and then a Roger McGowan memorial card. I was very struck, though, by the articles in this. I've read about half of them now. The one that really drew my attention was Cleo's Corner number 15. It was basically by Mark Herman and a very in-depth and detailed summary of his new game, Rebel Fury, focused on the Chancellorsville scenario, which I've actually played with Mark. We had a lot of fun doing it as we were learning the game. I later played it at San Diego HistCon in November, not Chancellorsville, but another scenario with a great guy that I met, whose name escapes me, from Minnesota. And I got to meet Mark Herman, the luminary, and a great game. It is his personal goal to design an intro level game focused on maneuver and a very realistic combat results table that kind of punishes the offense. And it was painful and bloody when Mark and I played. You really had to use Civil War era tactics to do flanking and to do several attacks. And Mark goes through this in the article that to me was worth the whole issue. There's an article on I, Napoleon, a very good interview with a game designer who I think did Skies Over Britain, Gina Willis, and then an article on Coast Watchers and some variants for Empire of the Sun, the Mark Herman game. So this was a labor of love. I hope it is able to continue. I know uh, Steve McGowan, Roger's son, is very committed to continuing C3i Magazine. And if this is just any indication of the quality for future issues, I would say they should be oversubscribed. And my strongest encouragement would be get this one. I thought it was high quality, and I'm going to go back and probably here at the holidays coming up in a couple months buy some of the other ones. So with that, I hope you appreciate my real quick intro to C3i Magazine, the Korea 38th Parallel by Trevor Bendor that's featured in the magazine, as well as 2 other games. So with that, I bid you adieu.